Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Welcome to my channel. So I am starting a small attempt at teaching Bhagavad Gita in simple English. So one sloka after the another sloka. Sloka means a verse, one verse after the another verse. So today we shall learn one sloka from 15th chapter Purushottama Prapti Yoga and the 7th sloka. So but before starting that sloka, let us sing a melodious bhajan song towards the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna, and then we'll start the explanation. Krishna Krishna Manmohana Chitta Chora Radha Jivana. Krishna Krishna Manmohana Chitta Chora Radha Jivana. Megha Shyama Madhusudana Megha Shyama Madhusudana Radha Kanta Yadunandana Radha Kanta Yadunandana Krishna Krishna Manmohana Chitta Chora Radha Jivana. Thank you. Hope you all loved and enjoyed this melodious bhajan song of Lord Krishna. Now let us start the explanation of this holy verse or sloka of the 15th chapter. First I will recite the sloka slowly so that you can follow me. If you like to chant along with me, you can chant. I will go very slowly. Mamaivamso Jivaloke Jivabhutaha Sanatanaha Manah Shasthani Indriyani Prakritisthani Karshati. So let me first explain the meaning as an overview, then we can discuss each and every word individually. So the whole verse explains thus. An Upanishad says, just as infinite rays emanate from the sun, we all see the rays of the sun. In the same way, infinite, tiny, minute individual souls emanate from the super soul, that is Lord Krishna, whom we all call God, and in Sanskrit it is called as Paramatma, or in Vedas it is called Paramatma. So from the super soul emanated tiny individual minute souls, and they all entered the universes or the worlds or the nature, and they attracted subtle sensory organs which are existent in the nature, and they assumed a body of a living being. What are the living beings? Ourselves, humans, that is men and women, animals and birds and fish and all such aquatic creatures, and trees, and even rocks are living beings. You know that? According to Kathopanishad and Chandogya Upanishad, even rocks are living species. So that is the meaning of this whole verse. So tiny individual souls emanated from the super soul, that is what we call God. Then they attracted the subtle sensory organs existent in the nature, and they assumed the bodies of all the living beings. So let us learn each and every word of this sloka. Mamaiva amsaha. That means mama amsaha eva. Mama means my. Lord Krishna is saying my. Amsaha means tiny parts, tiny bits or tiny pieces of myself. Mama amsaha eva. Jiva loke, jiva bhutaha. Jiva loke means, jiva means life, loke means worlds. That means living worlds, or the worlds in which we live. So according to Hindu mythology, there are 14 such worlds. Earth is one of those 14 worlds that we are living right now. And there are 7 nether worlds, that means which exist below the earth, maybe probably in the sea or beneath the sea. They are called Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala. These are the 7 nether worlds, and our earth makes a total of 8 worlds and 6 above the earth. What are the 6 above the earth? Above the earth, I will enumerate: Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Maharloka, Janoloka, Tapoloka, and the Brahmaloka. Let me explain who live in which region. So Bhuvarloka is the world of mains, that means our forefathers, etc. and etc. And the Suvarloka is called Swargaloka. It is what we call it as heaven. So there the holy angels live. So we call them Indra, Surya, Varuna, Agni, Vayu, etc. and etc. So those holy angels live in this world of heaven. This is called Swargaloka or Suvarloka. Above that is Maharloka. Maharloka is where the Maharshis live, the great seers live, is called Maharloka. Then Janaloka is the Loka or the world of Prajapatis. Prajapatis are the progenitors of all living beings, may it be humans or animals or birds, etc. and etc. So they are our progenitors. And above the Janaloka is a Tapoloka. Tapoloka is an exalted region or exalted world where supreme deities, gods and goddesses, and the great Saptarshis or the 7 famous rishis live. And above that is Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka, as the name indicates, is the Loka of Brahma. It is the world of Brahma. Brahma is, we all know, he is the Lord. Brahma is having 4 heads. He is depicted as having 4 heads. He continuously is engaged in the act of creating innumerable worlds or universes. So he is the Lord Brahma who lives in Brahmaloka. So these are the 6 upper regions above the earth and 7 below. So total it makes 14 worlds according to Hindu mythology. So Jiva Loke means, Jiva means life, Loke means worlds. So these tiny minute individual souls are dwelling in these Jiva Lokas, that means in these worlds. Jiva Bhutaha means, Jiva means life, Bhutaha means they assume the body of a living species, be it human, be it animal, or etc. and etc. So Jiva Bhutaha means they assume the body of a living being. Sanatanaha, Mamaivamso Jiva Loke Jiva Bhutaha Sanatanaha. Sanatanaha means ancient. That means just as the super soul is ever existent, that means he is omnipresent. So we are but the parts of himself. So we are also omnipresent. So we are also along with him. But at the time of creation, we separated from him. We separated from Lord Krishna, and we are traveling. We are in this journey away from the God and again back to himself. So Sanatanaha means ancient. Right from the time of creation, we are all existing in the form of individual souls. So that individual soul is present in the heart of each and every one of us. Each and every one of the living beings, all the living beings, be it humans, be it animals, etc., birds, etc. So the tiny individual soul is in my heart right now. So it is in the hearts of it is in the hearts of every one of us. So I am not this body, but I am that individual soul. That is the truth explained or explained by the Vedas or Upanishads or the Holy Bhagavad Gita or any other holy scripture. So that is called Sanatanaha, ancient. Then what next? Manah Shashtani Indriyani. Manaha means mind, Shashtani means 6, Indriyani means sensory organs. So sensory organs, Indriyani, there are 5 such sensory organs. What are those? Eyes, nose, then the tongue, skin and the ears. So these are the 5, plus Manaha is mind, which I already told you. So Manaha is also the king of all these organs, so it is also considered as an organ, sensory organ. So this 5 and this one total became 6. So that is what is meant by Shashtani. Manah Shashtani Indriyani. All these 6 organs, of which 5 are sensory organs, and mind is the king of all these organs. Senses, organs of sense. So Manah Shashtani Indriyani Prakritisthani. Prakritisthani means where are these sensory organs existing? They are existing in a subtle form, which cannot be seen by the eye, naked eye. Those exist in the subtle form in the Prakriti, that means the nature. That is what that word means. Prakriti Sthani means, Sthani means the place where they are existing. Prakriti Sthani, they are existing in the Prakriti or the nature in subtle form. Eye is not visible just like an eye in the nature, but its subtle form is existing in the nature. Prakriti Sthani. Karshati means Akarshati. Akarshati means attracting. So the whole thing put together, we separated the individual soul, separated from the supreme soul, supreme spirit or the super soul. It entered the Prakriti or the nature. It Akarshati, attracts the subtle sensory organs and assumes the body of a living being. Living beings means humans, animals, birds, fish and such aquatic beings, and trees and even rocks. So that is what we have learned in this first sloka. Hope you all have enjoyed the melodious song or bhajan song of Lord Sri Krishna, and hope the explanation is clear too to all of you. So let us explain another sloka in the next video. So till then, goodbye. So the next video will be regarding the interesting facts about the journey of this individual soul. Right now the individual soul is at this moment in my body, and what next, what this individual soul after leaving this body becomes, how it travels. So such interesting facts I will be explaining in the next video. So let us meet in another next beautiful video. Till then, goodbye. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. That means I am offering the fruits or results of this act or these actions, that which I have done right now, at the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. Swasti.